As the years slip by, it's easy to forget that time itself is a precious gift, one that can never be reclaimed. You might find yourself looking back at the vibrant days of youth, when life felt like an endless horizon of possibilities. But the truth is, once the years accumulate, so too do the lessons. Life moves faster than we think, and before you know it, you're at a stage where you can't just think about the years behind you, but the time you have left. The truth is, old age is not something you prepare for once you reach it. It's something that requires careful thought, understanding, and a willingness to face truths that many would rather ignore. The first truth is something that can be difficult to face. Time is fleeting. When you're younger, it feels like time stretches out endlessly, but as you get older, you begin to realize that every day is a precious gift. The things you once took for granted, like time with your loved ones or moments of quiet reflection, become more meaningful. However, too many seniors reach this stage with a sense of regret, looking back on the years they spent waiting for the right moment, for things to fall into place, or for life to slow down. They forget that those moments have already passed. The time to live fully, to embrace life with all its imperfections, is now. You may be one of those people who has waited. Waited for retirement, waited for the kids to grow up, waited for the perfect moment to start living. But I'll tell you this now, there is no perfect moment. There is only the moment you're in. You've heard the saying, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. But there's a deeper truth there, one that requires a bit of wisdom to understand. Life doesn't wait for you. Life is happening right now. And if you wait too long, you might find that time has slipped through your fingers like sand. Many seniors spend their final years regretting the time they didn't spend with family, or the chances they didn't take to truly experience life. The key is to take action now. Start today, no matter where you are in your journey. Whether it's reaching out to an old friend, taking up a new hobby, or simply appreciating the people around you, now is the time to act. When you ignore the value of time, you miss the chance to create meaningful experiences and memories that will stay with you long after time has passed. The second truth that cannot be ignored is the importance of connection. As we age, it's natural to face moments of isolation. Perhaps your friends and family are busy with their own lives. Maybe health issues have created a sense of distance. But one of the most profound aspects of aging is the realization that the quality of your connections matters more than anything. It's not about how many people you know, but the depth of those relationships. There's an unspoken danger in loneliness, and for many seniors, this becomes their silent companion as they age. But there's a simple remedy. Reach out. Reconnect. It might feel like the hardest thing to do when you're feeling isolated, but in truth, it's the very thing that will keep you grounded, happy, and at peace. This truth cannot be ignored. The importance of companionship, whether it's a loved one, a neighbor, or even a friend from years ago, is paramount. Human beings are meant to share their lives with others, and the loss of that connection can create a profound sense of emptiness. If you feel alone, know this. It's never too late to make new connections or to rekindle old ones. It's not about how many people you know, but the authenticity of those bonds. Sometimes, all it takes is reaching out with a simple message or taking the first step to invite someone over. The comfort of shared experiences, stories, and laughter can breathe new life into your days, no matter your age. There's no time like the present to nurture the relationships that matter most. But loneliness isn't the only thing that can slip into your life as you age. The third truth is a little more personal, and it deals with your health. There's no getting around it. Your body won't stay the same forever. As you age, you'll notice changes. Things won't work the way they used to. You may feel aches and pains, or your energy may not be what it once was. But here's the key. How you treat your body in your younger years directly impacts how well you age. Neglecting your health today is the biggest mistake you can make. The older you get, the harder it becomes to reverse the damage caused by years of unhealthy habits. But here's the flip side. It's never too late to start taking better care of yourself. Eating well, exercising regularly, and staying mentally active can make all the difference in how you experience your later years. There are those who wait until it's too late to start taking care of their bodies. They wait until the doctor gives them a warning or until they're unable to do things they once took for granted. The key is to start now. Take small steps every day to improve your health. Start by walking, eating more fruits and vegetables, or simply drinking more water. Make sure you get the sleep your body needs. Your body is your vessel, and the better you care for it, the more you'll be able to enjoy the beauty of aging. Facing your past is another truth that many seniors forget, but it's one of the most powerful. There's something about old age that forces us to confront our past. Whether it's missed opportunities, unresolved relationships, or regrets about decisions we made along the way, these things can weigh heavily on the heart. But holding on to old wounds does nothing but make your later years harder. The past is just that, the past. Letting go of your past mistakes or regrets doesn't mean forgetting them. It means accepting them, learning from them, and moving forward. Regret is a silent thief that robs you of joy, peace, and the ability to embrace the present. Many seniors hold onto grudges or guilt for years, not realizing that doing so only prevents them from enjoying the freedom that comes with acceptance. A key part of aging gracefully is learning to forgive, not just others, but yourself. Let go of the old baggage that weighs you down. Embrace the lessons of your life rather than the regrets. This doesn't mean ignoring the pain or pretending it never happened. It means choosing peace over bitterness and freedom over resentment. When you finally let go of the past, you open yourself up to a future that is full of possibility. As we enter our later years, it's easy to feel as though the world around us is changing faster than we can keep up. Society often places more value on youth and vitality, leaving many seniors to feel as though they become invisible or irrelevant. But let me tell you this. Old age isn't a time to fade into the background. It's a time to truly discover who you are, to embrace all that you've learned, and to let that wisdom guide you forward. That's the next truth you need to face. Your wisdom is your greatest asset. The younger generations may have energy, but you, with all your years, have something they'll never have: experience. There's power in the knowledge that comes with living a full life. Whether you've raised children, weathered storms of personal struggle, or witnessed history unfold, you carry a treasure trove of wisdom. Yet, many seniors underestimate this power, forgetting how valuable their insights are. One of the greatest mistakes we can make in our older years is to overlook the importance of sharing that wisdom. It's not just about passing down lessons to younger generations. It's about recognizing the strength that comes with knowing more about the world, about people, about decisions, and about life itself. This is your superpower. Your words carry weight, and your experiences hold lessons that can save someone else from making the same mistakes. Unfortunately, many seniors find themselves isolated or discouraged, unsure of how to pass on their knowledge. They may think that no one is listening, or that their voices no longer matter. But the truth is, you have the ability to make a profound impact on those around you, whether they are family, friends, or even strangers. Your life has meaning, and that meaning doesn't fade as you age. It only grows stronger with time. Embrace the opportunity to share your wisdom. Whether it's in the form of stories, advice, or even small gestures, your experiences are precious. You've lived through challenges, triumphs, heartaches, and joys. These experiences form the foundation of who you are, and they are incredibly valuable. Don't let the passing of years make you feel like your voice no longer matters. Your wisdom has the power to shape the future. Don't silence it. Another truth that many seniors overlook is the need for continuous growth and learning. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that you've learned everything you need to know in life. But one of the most important lessons of aging is that learning never stops. Whether it's picking up a new skill, exploring a new hobby, or diving deeper into a subject you've always been curious about, growth doesn't stop just because you've reached a certain age. In fact, it's during our later years that we have the most freedom to truly learn. The pressures of work and raising children are behind us, leaving space to pursue the things that once felt like distant dreams. Maybe you've always wanted to paint, or perhaps there's a language you've wanted to speak. Now is the time to dive in. Don't let the belief that you're too old to start something new hold you back. Age is no barrier to creativity, curiosity, or learning. The benefits of continued learning are profound. Not only does it keep your mind sharp, but it also adds a sense of purpose to your days. When you feel like you're growing, even in small ways, it reminds you that life is still full of possibilities. It brings excitement, fulfillment, and a renewed sense of joy. So, take the time to learn. It could be as simple as reading a new book, taking an online class, or learning how to use new technology. The world is full of opportunities, and it's never too late to start exploring them. The next truth that many seniors face is the physical changes that come with aging. It's a truth that can't be avoided, and it's one that many people fear. As we age, our bodies change in ways we may not be prepared for. The aches and pains that once seemed like a distant possibility become a daily reality. But the key is how you respond to these changes. Yes, your body may not be as agile as it once was. You may not have the stamina you used to, and you might notice wrinkles and gray hair. But these changes aren't something to fear. They're a natural part of the process. And while it can be frustrating at times, how you choose to handle these physical changes can greatly affect your quality of life. You have the power to adapt, to find new ways of staying active and healthy, and to embrace the body you have with love and gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you've lost, think about what you can still do. Aging doesn't mean you have to give up your passion for movement or the activities you love. It just means that you may need to adjust how you approach them. Maybe that means switching to gentler exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga. Perhaps it's about taking the time to stretch more or eating foods that support joint health. The most important thing is to be kind to your body. It's easy to get frustrated when you can't do things the way you once did, but every change is an opportunity to discover new ways to enjoy life. And remember, the fact that you're still here, still breathing, still moving, is something to be grateful for. Your body may change, but your ability to find joy in life remains as strong as ever. This leads us to another truth: the importance of staying mentally active. Your mind is just as important as your body, and keeping it sharp is crucial to enjoying a fulfilling life in your later years. Just as we often neglect our physical health, many seniors overlook their mental health, thinking that cognitive decline is simply inevitable. But it's not. Staying mentally active is one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your mind and keep your spirit vibrant. Engage with new ideas, challenge yourself with puzzles, read widely, and have deep conversations. These activities stimulate your brain, keeping it sharp and agile. Just like exercising your body, exercising your brain is essential. The more you stimulate your mind, the less likely it is that you'll face cognitive decline. You can even practice mindfulness techniques to help maintain your mental clarity. Meditation, reflection, and even writing down your thoughts can help you stay mentally connected and engaged. It's easy to fall into the trap of routine, but doing so can lead to stagnation. When you push yourself to think critically, to challenge your thoughts, and to stay curious, you prevent your mind from becoming a prisoner of its own limitations. Your brain is capable of incredible things at any age, and it's up to you to keep it firing on all cylinders. As we progress into the later years of life, a shift often happens. We look back on the chapters we've already lived, the goals we've achieved, and the things we've yet to do. This period can bring about a sense of reflection, but it can also lead to a question that many seniors face. What is my purpose now? This is one of the most profound truths of aging. Your purpose is not limited to your past. It's something that can evolve as you grow. In our younger years, our purpose often centers around career, family, or the pursuit of certain milestones. But as time passes, those things shift, and the question of what comes next can seem overwhelming. Many people fear retirement or slowing down because they feel as though their purpose has come to an end. They worry that without the daily grind, they will lose their sense of self, or worse, feel unimportant. But the truth is, you don't have to stop contributing or feeling fulfilled just because your life looks different now. In fact, this phase of life offers you the incredible opportunity to redefine your purpose. It's not about abandoning what you've accomplished, but about finding new ways to express who you are and what you bring to the world. Maybe you've always wanted to travel and experience new cultures. Perhaps you've been waiting for the right time to write the book that's been simmering in your mind for years. Maybe there's a cause you care deeply about, and now you have the time to volunteer and make a difference in ways you never could before. Purpose is not something that fades with age. If anything, the wisdom and perspective you've gained over the years allow you to find new and deeper ways to fulfill it. The key is to remain open to the possibilities. Just because life looks different doesn't mean it lacks purpose. In fact, many seniors find that their most meaningful contributions come later in life, when they've had time to reflect, to rest, and to embrace their true passions. One of the most beautiful aspects of later life is that you are free from the constant pressure of competing with the world around you. You can finally focus on what truly matters to you, not what others expect of you. This is an incredible gift. Take the time to explore new interests, re-engage with old hobbies, or discover fresh ways to connect with others. Your purpose is yours to define, and it can evolve as you do. In addition to finding purpose, another key truth in the later years is the importance of maintaining strong, meaningful relationships. As time passes, it's natural for friendships and family connections to change. Loved ones may move away, or relationships may shift. But the truth is, our need for connection doesn't diminish with age. In fact, it becomes even more essential. One of the greatest challenges of aging is the possibility of isolation. Many seniors face loneliness, whether due to the loss of a spouse, friends moving on, or children becoming busy with their own lives. But this doesn't mean you are meant to navigate the later years alone. The truth is, staying socially engaged is vital for both mental and emotional well-being. Nurturing relationships, whether with family or friends, is not just about socializing. It's about feeling seen, valued, and loved. These connections provide emotional support, comfort during difficult times, and a sense of belonging. They also encourage you to remain active and engaged with the world. It's easy to become withdrawn, but maintaining relationships keeps you grounded and connected to the world around you. Don't hesitate to reach out to those around you. Whether it's a phone call, a simple visit, or even joining a community group, staying connected can have a profound effect on your mental health. Sometimes, it's as simple as sharing a meal or a cup of tea with a friend, or reminiscing with a loved one. These moments are more than just casual exchanges. They are the threads that weave a rich and meaningful life. And as we age, these threads become even more precious. But let's be clear about something else. It's not just about maintaining relationships. It's also about nurturing your relationship with yourself. Aging brings, with it, a deeper sense of self-awareness. It's easy to spend decades focused on others, our families, our careers, or our responsibilities. But in our later years, it's time to reconnect with who we truly are. It's time to invest in ourselves in ways we may not have been able to before. Take the time to reflect on your life, your choices, and your desires. Engage in activities that bring you peace, joy, and fulfillment. Self-care isn't just about physical health. It's about tending to your soul. Whether that means taking quiet moments to meditate, walking in nature, or simply sitting with your thoughts, these moments are essential for your overall well-being. In the same breath, we must address another truth. Aging requires us to let go of what no longer serves us. As we grow older, there may be things we've held onto for years, grudges, regrets, or even the clutter of material possessions that no longer benefit us. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about making space for new, more meaningful experiences. You may need to let go of past disappointments, negative self-talk, or toxic relationships. This doesn't mean forgetting the lessons of the past, but rather releasing the emotional weight that holds you back. The act of forgiveness, whether it's forgiving others or yourself, frees up the energy you need to embrace the present and future fully. Likewise, letting go of physical clutter can also make a significant impact. Over the years, we accumulate possessions, often holding onto things out of sentiment or obligation. But as we age, the act of decluttering can bring clarity and peace. By simplifying your environment, you create space for more meaningful moments, for more time with loved ones, and for more enjoyment of the things that truly matter. Embrace this truth. The power to simplify and let go is yours. As we journey through the later years of life, there's a subtle yet profound shift that begins to take place. It's a shift from striving to become someone else or living up to external expectations, to embracing and accepting who we truly are. This is the beauty of aging. It allows us to let go of the need for validation from others and instead focus on embracing our own story. Self-acceptance is one of the most empowering truths we can carry into our later years. Too often, society tells us that aging is something to fear or resist. There's a constant pressure to look younger, act younger, and chase after a version of ourselves that's no longer relevant. But true wisdom comes from accepting the inevitable. That change is a natural part of life. As you age, you may notice changes in your body, your energy levels, and even your mind. And that's okay. These changes are not signs of defeat. They are markers of a life well lived. They are the evidence of a journey filled with experiences, growth, and memories. Aging isn't about clinging to youth or perfection. It's about embracing your authentic self at every stage. Self-acceptance means looking at your reflection and seeing not just wrinkles or gray hair, but the story they tell. It means honoring the years you've lived, the lessons you've learned, and the strength you've gained along the way. You are not defined by your appearance or what others think of you. You are defined by your resilience, your kindness, and your wisdom. But self-acceptance is just one part of the equation. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the full potential of your golden years. In our younger years, we often rush through life, caught up in the pursuit of goals and accomplishments. But as we age, we have the opportunity to pause, reflect, and appreciate the beauty in the small moments. Gratitude transforms the way we experience the world around us. It's easy to focus on what we've lost or what we don't have anymore, our health, loved ones, independence, or mobility. But the truth is, gratitude shifts our perspective. It encourages us to focus on the things we still have, the experiences we can still enjoy, and the love that surrounds us. When we cultivate gratitude, we begin to see the abundance in our lives rather than the lack. Each day brings with it a new opportunity to be grateful. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of laughter shared with family, or the quiet moments of peace in your own company, these are the gifts of aging. You don't need to chase after something bigger or better. Everything you need to be fulfilled is right in front of you. You just need to embrace it with a grateful heart. Gratitude also has a profound impact on our mental and emotional health. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. It can improve sleep, boost the immune system, and increase feelings of overall well-being. The act of being thankful, of recognizing and appreciating the present moment, has a ripple effect that touches every part of our lives. As we age, we are often faced with the inevitable reality of loss. Friends and loved ones may pass on, and we may face challenges with our own health. These moments can bring sadness and grief, but they also offer the opportunity to reflect on what we've gained. The relationships we've built, the memories we've created, and the love we've shared are treasures that will never fade. And for that, we can be endlessly grateful. Self-acceptance and gratitude are powerful tools for embracing the fullness of life, regardless of age. They enable us to experience joy, even in the face of hardship. They allow us to look at each day as a gift, filled with possibilities. The key is to stop seeing aging as something to fear, and instead, embrace it as a stage of life that offers a richness and depth that no other period can provide. The wisdom gained from the years lived is immeasurable, and the ability to look back on your life with pride and appreciation is one of the greatest gifts aging offers. In your later years, you are not just growing older. You are growing wiser, more compassionate, and more at peace with who you are. Conclusion. As we come to the end of this journey through the truths every senior must know, it's important to remember this. Aging is not something to fear. It's a beautiful, inevitable process that allows us to live our best lives, filled with purpose, connection, self-acceptance, and gratitude. The wisdom and experience you carry are invaluable, and they offer the opportunity for an enriching and fulfilling life, no matter your age. Embrace the changes, embrace the wisdom, and most importantly, embrace yourself. Because the truth is, the later years of life hold the potential for the most meaningful chapters of all.